if Cooper Flagg is 18 and 8 and 4 as a rookie, I mean, how is this not a big three already? It
Because
is.
D'Angelo Russell is the starting point guard. It's pretty simple.
What about when Kyrie comes back?
We're going to bank on Kyrie coming back from a serious injury very late in the regular season. That's why they're going to be a contender.
Serious injury, torn ACL in the year 2025. ACL injuries, players recover from them all the
This
time
isn't
now.
Kyrie in Cleveland, bro. This is a guy who's in his 30s.
This is Kyrie who just the other day was shooting the basketball already.
I'm not banking on Kyrie for this team to become an instant contender when D'Angelo Russell is the point. You're talking about chemistry with Anthony Davis?
If D'Angelo Russell is the backup point guard, then yeah, the Dallas Mavericks are in a
But
great position.
you're talking about a contender. And in the same breath, you're the reason you're selling that is D'Angelo Russell has chemistry with Anthony Davis.
No, I'm saying they're a contender because of the talent on this team with Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, and Cooper Flagg, and the depth around them. They just re-signed PJ Washington. They still have Derek Lively. They still have Daniel Gafford. They have Najee Marshall. They have Max Christie. The depth on this team is awesome. They have Klay Thompson. This is essentially the same roster that Luka went to the NBA Finals with. It's even better than that roster.
No, it's not. Kyrie Irving's not playing 70% of the year at least. And this brings me to the
Kyrie Irving didn't play most of the regular season when they made the finals.
but he came back fully Kyrie Irving and he wasn't coming off a torn ACL.
So are you telling me Kyrie Irving, when he comes back, if he comes back in February, April, if he has months to ramp up, we're not talking about the Mavericks as something serious, a team that could upset another team in the playoffs.
One, not in this Western Conference. Two, that brings me to the one thing I'm watching in his primary ball handling. Everyone thinks that D'Angelo Russell is just going to handle this, and yeah, it may take away from Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg was not asked to do this in college. This is going to be new for Flagg. You and I were in person watching him at Summer League. He didn't look comfortable in Summer League in that role. I don't think he's going to look comfortable his first year in the NBA in that role, much less when your only other option to handle the ball is D'Angelo Russell, a guy who got shipped out from the Lakers because he could not be a part of a winning culture defensively, goes to the Brooklyn Nets. Everyone's like, oh, Brooklyn D'Lo is back. His numbers got worse there. Are we sitting here expecting that he's going to put up better numbers in Dallas than he did in Brooklyn? It's ridiculous.
Nobody said that Brooklyn D'Lo is back. That ship has sailed. Cooper Flagg also had 30 in his second summer league game. Let's not forget that. Cooper Flagg can handle the ball. He can handle the transition. He can make plays. D'Angelo Russell on a vet minimum contract where he has so many good players around him, yes, he could be fine. He could be more efficient. I think D'Lo has a bounce back year, but ultimately he's your backup point guard. If D'Lo's your backup point guard, you are in a good spot. And the Mavericks have depth. They have 10 good, legitimately really good NBA players on their roster with Anthony Davis, who's still a top 10 player, Kyrie Irving, even if he comes back at 70% and is giving you 20 a night. If Cooper Flagg is day one instant impact, yes, this Mavericks team is going to be really freaking good and a lot to deal with.
So you not only are making three bets, you have a three-leg parlay of Anthony Davis staying healthy, Kyrie Irving coming back 100%, and betting on Cooper Flagg's primary ball handling. And if it's not, D'Angelo Russell can take care of it. So it's really a four-leg parlay we're talking about. For them to be a contender, all four of those things have to hit.
Yes, that is their ceiling. Best case scenario, the Mavericks can be a contender based on the roster and based on their ceiling.
Can you talk about their floor?
You're talking about Cooper Flagg and the offensive ball handling. Well, okay, let's take a step back real quick. Let's talk about Cooper Flagg and the defensive player that he is and the defense that the Mavericks are going to roll out there. We're talking about an Anthony Davis, Cooper Flagg, Daniel Gafford, or Derek Lively anchored defense. Are we serious? We're talking about a defense that has the potential to be the best defense in the NBA. That's how good the Mavericks can be.
Well, they better be that, because when you're reading those names and I'm thinking about spacing, I just cringe and shiver at sitting here in my seat. Here's the deal. This team won 39 games last year, and a bulk of those games they won was before the Luka Doncic trade. Luka Doncic is no longer there. I have them improving by one win. They finished 40-42, and they finished fourth in this division. What is your prediction?
So you think that the Mavericks win 40 games with
Yes.
this roster?
And
That is insanely
in
disrespectful.
it's not disrespectful to them. It's look at the rest of the West. You and I couldn't even fit them in the top 8 a couple weeks ago. Or
The
you could. Would you
Mavericks
had them at 8th?
the Mavericks finished with that amount of wins because Anthony Davis got hurt. If you are telling me Anthony Davis is going to get hurt again, he's going to miss half the year, okay, sure. I could get on board with what you're saying. If the Mavericks, based on right now, they're healthy, and if they are healthy, no, I don't have them going under 500. They're an over 500 team. I got them at 45 to 46 wins.
Oh,
That's how good this Mavericks team is.
what a huge jump. This is the reason I have them at 40 wins. Like I said earlier, all 4 of these things have to happen. Anthony Davis has to be fully healthy. Kyrie Irving has to come back 100%. Cooper Flagg has to be a great primary ball handler in his first year in the NBA. And D'Angelo Russell has to be a starting point guard for 70% of the season. If one of those things fall through, this team is a 40-win team, and it's a bet I am willing to take.
I think they're not going under 500. There's no way I see that. There's no way. We can have a friendly wager and you can have under 500. I will have over 500.
We'll definitely talk about that off camera. Can't wait for that.